Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk about a Japanese anime series which is known as One Piece. And if you have been keeping up with the memes, you might have heard about this show. Last year, a meme called
The
the One
One
Piece.
Piece! The
The
One
One Piece
Piece is
is real.
real! We get much higher! So high!
Went pretty viral. So, talking of me, I have been watching One Piece for a good time, like a good time. I've been here for a while, and I have saw pretty much a good phase of One Piece when pretty much no one talked about One Piece, and now like it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everyone knows about One Piece. Everyone is talking about it. It's in the sports. The professional athletes are doing the One Piece character pose. Like I think it football. This football player, he was doing the laws room and shambles pose, and in the Olympics they did the Frankie super pose. Pretty much last year it was the most watched show. It was even above shows like Stranger Things, which are one of the most popular shows out there. Yeah, today I'm going to talk about One Piece. First I will give you a summary of the show, like what happens in the show. Then I will go into the spoilers and I will talk about my favorite things and whatever the fuck I like about the show. So let's start with the summary. First of all, One Piece is a show about pirates. Already a very rare thing. It is a show which is based on pirates. The main character is a pirate. So yeah, he's on the bad side. Even though he's not a bad person, he's on the bad side. So basically, there was this legendary pirate. His name was Gold Roger, and he had a legendary treasure which is known as One Piece. He hid that treasure somewhere. He gave everyone challenge before dying that my treasure One Piece is out there. Is the greatest treasure ever. If you have the guts, go ahead and find it. And he died. Whoever the fuck will find that One Piece legendary treasure, he will be known as the Pirate King because it was the treasure which belonged to the former Pirate King. If you took something which belonged to the former Pirate King, you are now the new Pirate King. And this is what our main character Luffy tries to do. He's set out on a journey to find the legendary treasure One Piece, and he's making his crew and facing all the difficulties to reach that final treasure, the legendary treasure One Piece. Now that's the summary. If you find the show actually interesting, you can go and watch it. It's a long show, I warn you. It's a long show. To be fair, I would prefer to read manga, and even if you don't want to read manga, I will prefer manga for some arcs. Like later arcs, manga is better. And pretty much One Piece is also about to become the most selling copies of all time. Like right now it's the second sold comic of all time with 500 million copies, and number one is Superman with 600 million copies. But I'm pretty sure One Piece will take that place by the next year because the pace One Piece is growing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like by the next year One Piece would be the most sold comic in human history. Now let's talk about Emma. Do I like One Piece? Yes, I do. And One Piece is like one of those rare famous anime which I usually don't like the famous animes. Like there's some random ass anime, they get famous, but I don't like them. Like they're decent whatever, but I feel like they just don't deserve the spotlight they got. I'm not gonna name those anime because I don't want the fans to burn my house. Overall, I would give One Piece like a 7.5 or maybe even 8. Like if you actually understand the story of the show, the everything about the legendary treasure One Piece, or like how One Piece world is, everything about One Piece world, like One Piece world have problems which we people used to face back in the days, like the power in the hands of the wrong people and then they misusing it, and like corrupted system and racism. Everything is in the show. So yeah, it's a pretty mature show. If you don't know, there are pretty mature stuff in the show. Well, obviously they try to censor it, and they also try to use a kid's way to show a mature moment, a dark moment. But yeah, if you have a little bit of brain, you can understand that this moment is pretty dark. Yeah, it has even slavery too, I think. So it's a mature show, and I really like how they do everything. Like world building of this show is arguably the best. I don't think there are much anime which can hold up candle to One Piece world building. My favorite things from the One Piece lores are actually the Lost Kingdom, the Void Century, the 100 years of Void in the history of One Piece world. Like there is this 100 years in the history which is just void. No one knows anything about that time. Like in those 100 years, what happened? No one has any answer. I'm really excited for that part. And pretty much the Ancient Kingdom and everything. Ancient Kingdom is my one of the actually favorite plot type. Like there was some Asian kingdom which got destroyed. I really like those kind of plots. Genshin have that plot too, Khanria kingdom, the ancient kingdom which got destroyed 500 years ago. I really like these kind of plot. At last, let's talk about the dude who's the whole show is about, Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy. So this is a dude, like I said, wants to become the Pirate King, and he's one of those rare main character who starts the show as like the leader. Like you can pretty much see in every other show, the main character starts as um, the assistant. He is not the boss. He starts the show as an assistant and then he makes his way up to the top. But Luffy starts his show as a captain. He's not just a crew member to some other captain. He starts his journey as a captain. So you already know he's already above that bullshit of climbing up the ladder. He's already the captain. He's already at top. He already had people under him. So you already know he's a little bit different kind of main character. And if you really understand Luffy character, and really if you just don't look at his character from the top that oh my god he's just a dumb fucker, if you actually read and actually understand his character, Luffy is arguably top 5 shonen main character of all time, definitely. I just love Luffy, and his power is also one of the most unique of all time. Like, who the fuck thought rubber could be a cool power? But now there is. Like, rubber is one of the coolest power I've ever saw. Like his whole body is rubber. He can just stretch his arms and legs and everything. He's like, no one saw. Everyone wanted electricity power, lightning power, or fucking fire power, water power, but no one ever asked for fucking rubber power before One Piece. So, and he also gets like good amount of character development too throughout the show. Like in the Drum Kingdom, he learns to like bow to other people. Like Luffy have what they call in the show Conqueror's Haki. To summarize it, basically he has the nature of the king. He doesn't work under anyone else, but still, despite having the nature of king, like he has the kingly attitude. He has the attitude of king, but he still is so humble that he will just fall down to his knee and request to someone else if he need it. Even though Luffy is supposed to be the king, there are actually characters who were surprised to see Luffy or requesting on his knees because they know that Luffy have king attitude, but which kind of king actually fall down to his knees and request, which is what Luffy is. Overall, it's like very 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 good show. You definitely have to watch it if you are like an anime fan and have watched a good amount of anime, then you have to watch One Piece. Plus, even if you watch like 3-4 episodes per day, you can pretty much catch up in 6 months or some shit. It's not like it's a big deal. There are literally anime reactors out there who watch like 6 episodes per week, and they've been doing this shit for 3 years, and they're finally about to catch up and some shit. Someone is on episode 700, someone is on 800. They're just doing it at their own pace. You can do it at your own pace too. There's no problem. So yeah, bye bye.